Okay, as usual, I want to bring your attention to the risk disclosure. As you should well know by now, risk trading is indeed very, very risky. So just check the link below to read the full risk disclosure. Today's subject is spirituality versus the material side of life. And I really felt drawn following the situation we are finding ourselves in at the moment, to say a few words about this, because I know from my interactions with those of you who are on my mailing list. Incidentally, if you aren't, I encourage you to join my mailing list, and you'll get the latest updates and also invitations to videos. Sorry, not videos, what am I saying? Podcasts, which I do on a regular basis for my list. Now, people are having problems understanding the difference between spirituality and the material side of life. I'm going to give you an example here. At the moment, everybody is talking about what is going to happen in the stock markets. Let's buy the bottom. People are more concerned about buying the bottom than understanding that they are still looking at the end of the creative cycle. Spirituality, our spirit essence, and it is indeed our essence, by contrast, is this thing from which all creation, and I mean all creation, originates without exception, whether we are looking at the markets, whether we are looking at our health, whether we are looking at the entire socio-economic structure. How does all this come into existence? Well, it comes into existence through, shall we say, the participation of every single one of us in this big soup of consciousness, if you like. The universe is like a spider web, and you pull one end of the spider web and the entire spider web moves. That's how it is. That's the essence, if you like, in the most simplistic terms I can think of explaining it to you, how creation comes into being. Therefore, if you want to create a different reality, if you want to create a better life, more health, more abundance, your focus cannot be on the money side of things, on the C virus of things, on what exactly Trump is doing, what everybody else is doing. Rather, it must be on understanding how you create your reality at the very beginning of it. If you want a new life, you cannot work at the end of the creative cycle. We have said this in many permutations, many, many times before. You absolutely must work at the beginning of a new cycle. So, to put this into the context for us right now, those of you who have been following me a lot and who understand the principles I am sharing when I talk about feeling into the energy of the markets, which is really feeling into the energy of the essence of existence itself, you will know that in the last 2 days, a very, very different energy could be felt if you're able to tune into it. And I understand not everybody can do it, but if you can do this, you will have noticed beneath all the fluff, when you clear your mind and you just go into this place, this inner feeling place, devoid from fear, devoid from anxiety, devoid from conditioning, there is something else emerging. And that is the spiritual essence of what I have been talking about, which is something we have been disconnected from by various means. Now is not the time to go into it. Now is just the time to be aware of this is how it is. This is how our reality has become. We have lost the spirit connection. One of the ways to getting it back is learning to tune into the frequency of things, because we are all frequencies beings. How do you do this? You engage the feeling modality. There, of course, is a bit more to it. Since everybody's brain at the moment is in overwhelm, I will not say any more about it. We'll leave it at this. If this speaks to you, and you understand or are drawn to what I am saying here, I invite you to go on my website, Mental Strategies for Traders, put your email address in the box, and you will get my newsletter. By the way, I don't bombard people with a ton of newsletters. You can also join me on Facebook, where I also do regular updates. I thank you for watching this video. If it speaks to you, please share it. Thank you.